Experiment 2. Solubility of salt. 3 members of Group D4, Yan as videographer, Nurin as researcher, and Atika as photographer. The introduction for this experiment. The solubility of substance describes how much a solid can be dissolved in solvent. Several factors that affect the solubility of substance, which is temperature, concentration, size, and catalyst. For more substance increase, the temperature will increase its solubility. In other words, when temperature of solution increase, more solute will be able to dissolve in the same value of solvent. The purpose of this experiment is to calculate the solubility of substance under the variety of temperature and construct a solubility curve based on experimental data. The hypothesis of this experiment is the mass of solute is directly proportional to the saturation temperature increase. Material and method. For the glassware and apparatus, analytical beakers, hot plate, thermometer, graduated cylinder, test tube, beaker, and test tube rack. For the chemical, solid potassium nitrate and distilled water. For the safety purpose, use the caution when using the hot plate bags to avoid a hot water and steam burn. Procedure 1. Prepare a water bath by filling a large beaker approximately 2/3 full with water.
Procedure 2. Beaker was placed on the hot plate and water was heated to just below boiling point.
Procedure 3. Grease pencil was used to number test tube 1 to 4.
Procedure 4. Solid potassium nitrate was measured accurately and placed in the appropriate test tube. For test tube 1, 2 grams of KNO3, test tube 2, 4 grams of KNO3, test tube 3, 6 grams of KNO3, and test tube 4, 8 grams.
Procedure 5. 5 ml of distilled water was added to each of the test tube.
Procedure 6. Test tube were placed into the water bath to dissolve the solid KNO3 in each test tube.
Procedure 7. Glass rod was used to stir the solid potassium nitrate to dissolve in distilled water. Test tube 1 was removed from the hot water bath while KNO3 was fully dissolved. Thermometer was placed in the test tube 1.
Procedure 8. Temperature was recorded while crystal formed.
Procedure 9. Step 8 and 9 was repeated for the other test tube once KNO3 dissolved.
Here the result of test tube 3 and test tube 4. Here the data that we kept from the experiment, and this is the graph that we plot. Also, we add additional data to our curve. Now we move to the question parts. Finally, we conclude that the solubility of potassium nitrate KNO3 in water was determined at various temperatures. At 35 Celsius, the solubility was found to be 42.2 grams per 100 ml of water, while at 42 Celsius, it increased to be 18.0 grams per 100 ml. With the increase in the temperature continued to raise the solubility, with 45 Celsius reading a solubility of 124.4 grams per 100 ml and 71 Celsius reaching 171.6 grams per 100 ml. This result allowed the construction of a solubility curve based on the experiment data, which illustrate the relationship between temperature and the solubility of KNO3 in water. That's all from us. Thank you.